Hi, my friends. Thank you so much for joining me again. And I'm very sorry, it is a while I have not posted any video, but today I have come here to post a video, a very nice one. Thank you. If you're a returning subscriber, you are most welcome again. If you're not subscribed, kindly subscribe to this YouTube channel and continue working with me, my friends. Thank you so much. Today, I don't want to keep you, but I want to show you. I want to make my dinner, and my dinner today is going to be very special. I'm going to show you how you can make a beef with cabbage. Here is my beef. As you can see, it is very fresh and soft from the market. Make sure when you select the beef, it is tender beef and it is fresh. So I'm going to make a cabbage and the beef. Here is my huge cabbage. It was a big cabbage, but I decided to divide it because it was huge. This is the cabbage, and I'm going to wash the cabbage, and then I cut it in small pieces. From there, here is I'm going to use the green capsicum. This is the green capsicum, and as you can see, it is very fresh from the farm. I'm going to use one large tomato. As you can see, it is here. I'm also going to use one large carrot. Carrot is very good to our health. I'm going to use it. I'm going to use the garlic. I always tell you I love garlic and the health benefits of the garlic. So here's my garlic. I'm going to use large purple onion. Also, purple onion is very healthy. It is very nice for our body. These are my ingredients I'm now going to use. Of course, I'm going to use some of the spices here. Let me create a space. I'm now going to use the spices here. As you can see, my spices, I have salt and I have the black pepper. I have paprika. As you can see, this white thing, it is the salt. And again, I have the turmeric. They are very nice, as you can see them. I think you can see all of them together to make my cabbage and my beef to be very, very delicious. To the other side, I love Royco cubes. These are our Royco cubes. They are very nice for the taste and seasoning my beef and cabbage. And you know, the side dish I'm going to use to eat this cabbage with beef is the rice. Here is my basmati rice. It's very nice, but you can use any rice. If you have diabetes, you can use the brown rice, the one you use. But for the rice, I'm not going to mix together with this. I will boil the rice, then I'll get together with the beef cabbage. So stay tuned. I'm now going to wash all the vegetables. They're supposed to be clean. I rice them. And again here, this is my beef. The beef is here, very fresh and tender from the market. I first of all going to boil this beef. I'm going to boil the beef for 30 minutes. Because the reason I'm boiling the beef before I start mixing these vegetables, because you know very well the vegetables should not be cooked for a very long period. And again, cabbage also it's not supposed, because I want my cabbage to be crunchy. So first of all, I'm going to boil the beef for 30 minutes. From there, I'm going to show you how I mix them. Stay tuned. Now this is my beef. First of all, I boil my beef. Boiling the meat before you cook it is very good, because you know this meat carry a lot of bacteria. So every time you are cooking the beef or any kind of meat, just boil them before you start cooking. So I'll wait my beef for 30 minutes. I'm not going to add any salt until maybe after 25 minutes. That's when I'm going to add the salt. Here is my rice. I'm cooking the rice because after I cook the cabbage, beef with cabbage, it's going to be very delicious. I'm going to eat together with the boiled rice. So stay tuned. and work one by one with me. I wait for 30 minutes, guys. As you can see, my beef is boiling. It has now boiled for about 25 minutes. And now I'm going to add a little salt. The reason I'm putting the salt this hour, because I want the beef to suck the salt so that the salt will enter inside the beef. It is boiling well. Make sure you boil your beef before you cook it. Stay tuned. It is doing very, very much well when my rice is already cooked. Now it is time to fry my cabbage. I'm going to add little oil, not a lot of oil, because my beef has oil. I don't want to take a lot of oil, although the cabbage needs some little bit oil. After the oil, I'm now going to add the onion. These are my onion, but remember my onion has, I'm going to fry the onions together with the garlic. I think you can see the garlic. Let me bring them near. This is the garlic and the onion. Now it is time for me to fry the beef and the cabbage. They are very, very delicious, guys. Make sure you fry your onion according to how you prefer. Most of the time I tell you I don't like to cook onion a lot, but cook the way you feel it is good for you. My onions are doing well, as you can see. They're almost brown. I don't want them to cook a lot. Then after the onion, I'm now going to add the tomatoes. I like cabbage with the tomatoes. Some people don't like cabbage with the tomatoes. If you don't like eating tomatoes with cabbage, it's not a must you put them. Then you have to give them for about 3 minutes. You cover the pot. You give them for about 3 minutes so that they can be soft and mix well with the other ingredients. Let me see how my onions, my tomatoes are doing. Yeah, you can see now they are soft. I hope you can see them very well. They are now soft. I'm now going to add my spices. I think you can see my spices, my paprika, the turmeric, the white, it is the salt, and the black pepper. I'm now going to mix them together. I mix all of them together. I want my cabbage to be very tasty. Make sure you mix them very well. Mix very well so everything can go inside the ingredients. You can see the ingredients are mixing very well. After you mix them for 1 minute, now you can add your beef. You see my beef, they are very tender. You can see they are tender, you see? They are very soft, and I have boiled the beef. So we mix the beef now. Make sure you mix them very well. You mix them and then give them for about 1 minute so they can absorb the spices I have put. Yeah, after 1 minute, yeah, the beef is doing very well. The aroma is amazing here. You can see how the beef is looking like, my friends. Welcome, welcome. Today is Eid. Happy Eid for all Muslims. And stay healthy. May God bless you and continue blessing you. So I have to add very little water. Very little water. The reason I put little water It is because the beef was sticking, to prevent it from sticking down. I don't want this beef to stick down. And remember, you don't need to put a lot of water, because here we are frying the cabbage, and I told you area cabbage contain a lot of water. So after 1 minute, that's when I'm going to add my cabbage. After 1 minute, you can see my beef has boiled very well. I hope you can see my beef. Then it is time to put the cabbage. Remember, I told you earlier, you put the cabbage before the carrots. Remember, there is carrots and there is green capsicum. But I'm first of all going to add the cabbage to my beef. It is cleaned and sliced very well. Cabbage is very healthy for your body. It is very nice for your digestion. It also helps with preventing the cancer. It also helps to boost the immunity. It has a very nice vitamin C. So when you contain the cabbage, cabbage is the way to go. Remember, I told you earlier, we don't add any water to cabbage because cabbage contains a lot of water. So I will give this cabbage for about 3 minutes. I'm not going to stir until it is 3 minutes so that it can reduce. You see now it is full, but after after some minutes they are going to be okay. So let's continue watching. Now guys, you can see my cabbage has already reduced. Now from there, here are my grated carrots. Carrots are very healthy. They have a very nice vitamin A, which has a beta carotene, very nice for immunity boosting, and very nice also for memories, and also very nice for our vision, and it has other benefits, guys. So I make sure you add them, and I'm going to add them together with the capsicum, green capsicum. Remember, I'm not going to stir these vegetables because I want them to steam, and my fire is the heat is not very high. The heat is very low because cabbage and these ingredients, they are not supposed to be cooked a lot. So again, I give them 2 minutes. Wow, you can see my cabbage, my friends. Can you see how my cabbage are looking like? Now it is time to stir the cabbage. Remember, I don't like putting water in the cabbage. As you can see, when they are still wet, if you pour another water inside, then they are going to have a lot of water. Although some people like the cabbage with the soup. If you like the cabbage with the soup, just write there in the comment. Tell me how you take your cabbage, how the cabbage help you when they are wet or when they have soup. So just eat the cabbage the way you feel like eating. You can see, guys, the cabbage is very colorful. It's also very healthy. We don't need to cook cabbage a lot, as I told you. You can see my beef. The beef are inside. It's going to be very nutritious, and again it is going to be very yummy. So after I stir this cabbage, and remember this cabbage, they are almost to be done. After I stir the cabbage, I'm now going to add some garlics. Remember, I put some garlics, the onion, but I have created some other garlics, which are not because some garlics I don't like cooking the garlic. So for this one is just to make this blood very yummy and delicious, and again you are going to have that smell of the cabbage and the garlic. You see it has changed the color. It's very yummy. It's very nice. The aroma is nice. Now my last ingredients, I have my Royco cubes. They are there, the Royco cubes, you can see them. If you like the Royco cubes, just write there in the comment. This is how they look like. You can see them. Then I have to squeeze them inside. I squeeze them. Yeah, now you can use 1 cube or you can use as many as you feel. This is to put the cabbage to have a lot of taste. And again, it's very delicious, the Royco. It's very common here in my country. Majority of homes you will find them putting the Royco. From there, you continue stirring this cabbage. And my cabbage are wet. You continue stirring them very well so that the Royco can go everywhere. You stir them. You can see how the cabbage are looking like. I'm going to eat them together with the rice. And remember, it's very nice to eat it as your dinner. Because the dinner time, you don't need to eat something which is very heavy. Remember, you're supposed to eat 3 hours before you go to sleep for your digestion to be so well. So this for my dinner. I'm going to use the cabbage, beef, and the white rice. I've already boiled the rice. So for the Royco cubes to cook, I will wait, I cover it to cook for about 2 minutes. Then my cabbage is going to be ready to eat. And now my cabbage is good. The beef is okay. We boiled the beef before. My rice is here, you can see. I also boiled the rice. Now it is time to serve this food. Let me start with the cabbage. Here are my cabbage. I'm going to serve them. Can you see how the cabbage looks like, guys? They are very, very, very nice. With the beef. Wow, wow, wow. Can you see? Then I'm going to eat the cabbage with the rice, boiled rice. It's very, very delicious food. You can see, guys. Wow, 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 wow. It is here. Let's see how the beef. Let me taste. Thank you so much, guys. Just have a very, very blessed Eid Fitr. We will pray for each other. Subscribe to this channel. Follow Jababy Achu for more and more beautiful videos. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let us see how my food is tasting. Thank you. Welcome.